The note was small, folded twice, damp with sweat. Oily fingerprints clung to the corners like ghosts. I hadn't seen the gas station guy pass it to me. My eyes were stuck on her, always her. She was chuckling at something on her phone. Then that paper brushed my skin. No words, no gesture. Just a glance, fleeting and empty. Like he understood the weight of it. Like I was already behind. Get out now. That's all it said. My heart didn't race, it stalled. A misfire like an engine missing a beat. Limbs suddenly unreliable. I folded it again slowly. My wife smiled at me from the car, fingers tapping the wheel to a rhythm only she could hear. I'm going to the bathroom, I told her. She didn't even glance up, just nodded. I passed the pumps, turned the corner, mind lagging behind my steps. He waited near the bins, head low, hands buried in his jacket. You need to hear this, he muttered before I spoke. So I let him talk. And when he was done, I never sat in that car again. He spoke in broken pieces, words that sliced more than explained. Your wife, blonde, silver SUV. 3 weeks ago, late night, she came alone, asked for help. He didn't know who I was then. Didn't know the man in her car now was her husband. Just knew she met another guy, tall, dark coat, always reeked of menthols. Same car, every visit. I thought she was in danger, he said. But then she laughed. His voice cracked on the last word. Not guilt. Something deeper. Regret. You looked like someone who deserved to know. And that's when it hit me. Not rage. Recognition. The late shift text. That sweet scent on a jacket she hadn't touched in weeks. The faint scratch on her thigh she laughed off. I'd seen it all. Just never fit the puzzle together. Until now. I didn't yell. Didn't ask why. I just turned around and headed back. To the vehicle that now looked more like a tomb. She smiled as I opened the door. You okay? I nodded. Yeah. Just needed a sec. But inside I was already building something. Not a confrontation. Plan. I didn't question her. Didn't accuse. Just listened. To how her voice shifted when she lied. To the names she slipped in too fast. Like she was juggling stories. To the quiet spaces where honesty used to be. I played dumb. Let her giggle. Let her peck my cheek. Let her pretend everything was fine. While I bought a DNA kit. Pulled call logs. Tracked her card activity. Gas stops in places she'd never mentioned. Overnight bills hidden under work expenses. She got cautious. Locked her phone. Changed her code. Started calling me paranoid. With that calm, condescending tone people use on the mentally unwell. I kissed her goodnight, eyes open. The kit arrived in 3 days. I swabbed our son in his sleep. Hated myself for it. But hatred is clearer than doubt. Results came a week later. I waited, made dinner, watched her laugh, watched her act. Then I read the truth. He wasn't mine. The lines blurred, but I didn't cry. Just stared. Like it was a statistic. A formula. She walked in, wine in hand, in the robe I gave her on our anniversary. You look tired, she said. I passed her the envelope. She opened it, grinning at first, thinking it was a card or some dumb prank. Then she saw. Her hand shook, lips parted. Her eyes found mine once, then again. Where did you? You tricked me, she whispered. I just stopped trusting you, I replied. The quiet that followed wasn't heavy. It was hollow, like the air after something explodes. She turned her face away, didn't bother denying it. That was the last respect she showed me. I can explain, she began. No, I said. You can't. I'd already packed. Had the lawyer ready. The accounts were closed. I gave her a second envelope, texts between her and the other guy, screenshots, times, dates. She read them like each word cracked a mirror. She stammered. I placed my keys on the table. I know everything, I said. Every single lie. She reached for me. I stepped away. You used me. You used him. Tears now, not sorrow. Fear. I can change. Please. We can fix this. I walked to the door. She followed. But I didn't stop. Just said one line, flat. distant. You should have picked a different parking lot. The door clicked behind me. The night looked strange, colder, sharper. I drove without sound, just rubber on road, and silence finally seeping into my mind. No fury left, just precision. She spent years painting a fantasy, and I'd swallowed every brushstroke. But belief is a decision, and I was done deciding. My son, her son, will know who I am, but not with me. She'll have to explain. I left her with the truth, the one gift she never gave me, and now I vanish, like I was never real to begin with. Final act. She'll spend the rest of her life, wondering if I'll return, and knowing I never will.